A guitar writer here. So I'm not really a guitar instructor, but somebody asked how to play this song called The Long and Winding Road, which is written on a piano. And I'm going to kind of break it down and the way I play it, the way a guitar player should play, because some chords that are written on piano, it's hard to play on guitar if you just play. So for example, there is A flat, but the bass is B flat. So A flat, right? But then you have to play bass like this. Do you recognize this? So, so chords like this can be much easier if you use a capo, let's say. Which becomes a Dm7 chord with bass, Dm7 as with the capo, but it is actually the F. I'm sorry, this one is not quite. This is a relative minor to A flat, so it becomes more like a F minor chord, but with bass, which is a B flat note. So I'm going to show you how I do it. There's two different ways to do. One is writing down, kind of like this. Kind of like, writing down, instead of C minor, you assume that you have a, capo on the 3rd fret and make it into A minor chord. I hope you can see. And then the G minor chord becomes an A minor, right? So and so forth. And so, this is the verse, and this is the chorus. The chorus, Sir Paul McCartney was, a very clever songwriter. Beginning, he basically have the C chord with the bass on, G. So like this. It goes like, so many times I've been alone. And then the next one, the bass is E. Many times I've tried, like that. So again, if you do it the hard way, it will become more like this. See, you have to know these chords with the bar chords. Oops, where am I? Oh, B flat. So it should be somewhere here. Yeah. See, I'm even having a hard time. I told you I'm not a guitar instructor. Let's see, B flat, and then here. So as you saw, I had to jump around with a different voicing. I mean, it's good to practice like that, don't get me wrong, but it's much easier if you use this. So because it's C and F, just different bass. D7 G7, Dm7 G7. Right? So it's much easier because you don't have to jump back and forth. The other thing is that the first reason why you should play like this, it's much more enjoyable to sing with, much easier to sing, and it actually helps the songwriting in the future as well. So for example, that chord. So for example, wow, this feels so good, right? If you know which chord with which bass is creating that feel, this is much more applicable when you're playing in key of C. I just love the feel of it, right? And then E flat / D flat means E flat chord with a D flat bass. So you have to play like this. So, it feels right, but again, you have to jump around the frets instead of play like this. Just make into a just regular C7 chord. And so going back to that, you can actually use this kind of like made it easy to play on guitar chords can be applied when you're writing a song, in my opinion. The other benefit is that when you use this method, you can actually transpose the key much easier too. What we just did is transposing guitar chords into, piano chords into guitar chords by using capo, making it easy to play. But once you set this up, let's say you sing much lower than Sir Paul, you can play here instead of third fret capo. So right. If you have much higher like soprano, you can actually sing probably here. So it's, in my opinion, this is way to enjoy more, because some days for myself, I may be able to sing at Sir Paul's key, but some days I may want to sing it higher. The next day I have sore throat. I want to sing it lower, just one note lower or half note lower, like that. So that's huge. So easy to sing. Help the songwriting, and you can change the key the way you like it. So the way to do it is, like I said, the one method is to write it down like this, like I said, and just The other way to do it is like sometimes I use the fretboard to transpose. What I mean by that is, if it's a C minor with a capo on the 3rd fret, well, that's a C minor, but it's A minor form, right? So if I want to transpose down, what I'm thinking is just go down 1, 2, 3 fret down. Then it becomes a minor chord. And so now everything, I basically go down 3 frets. So I'm not gonna look at my cheat sheet. I want to look at the score, the songbook, and just go A minor, so da, 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 right? See, so that's an E. C with E bass. Da, 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 da. F7, D7, da, 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 So I'm basically using how many frets that I have to bring down everything, and so that's how I change the key, basically. And that sometimes can take some time. You have to get used to transposing keys like that, but it can be done when you play guitar long enough, and when you feel lazy to write it down. The only thing is that I have to get used to this kind of chord, E flat slash B flat. So it's like E flat. So if I do it, it's E flat, so C, but then B flat, so the bass is G. So I have to kind of remember that. E bass, and E bass. probably the signature chord of this song, in my opinion. It creates such a unique chord and tone that you just recognize the song right away by this chord, in my opinion. I mean, lyrics and the whole song, everything, yes, for sure. So yeah, that's what I wanted to share. I will try to I'll write down the chords on the comment section so you can enjoy playing. So that chord is basically, it's to me, I see this form as a D minor 7, but it's really F in this context. F chord, but bass is G. So not quite. Yeah. So it's an F chord with the bass, G. I'll put that in the comment. So I hope this helps you to play the guitar and enjoy more, and be able to change the songs that are written on piano, and to make it easier to play on guitar because it's much more enjoyable. So thanks for watching, and please leave any comment or request or anything like that. So yeah, this is my version of showing you how I play. I hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next video. Bye.